Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. But if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe at huwag kalimutang tapikin ang kampana para ma-notify kayo kapag meron kaming mga bagong videos. Marami po kasing nagtatanong kung ano yung pinakamabilis na way para makapunta rito. Well, actually, walang mabilis. Lahat po mahirap. Lahat kailangan nating dumaan sa maraming proseso. And of course, maraming mga requirements, syempre. But for now, I am going to share to you how the Caregiver program works. So last June 18, 2019, they have opened the two pilot programs for caregivers, which are the Home Childcare Provider Pilot, which caters the needs for children, and then the Home Support Worker, which caters the need for elderly, people with high medical needs. These programs allows the caregivers to bring their family here in Canada. But of course, may kalakip na ano yan. Syempre, gastos. If you want to bring your family, you should have proof of funds. Pero kung ikaw lang, mag-isa muna, you don't have to have a proof of funds muna kasi ikaw pa lang naman yung papasok. Both the Home Childcare Provider and the Home Support Worker Pilot needs 2,750 caregivers. So if you are ready, you have all those requirements, better apply now para ma-qualify kayo, or if you don't have any employer yet, maghanap na po kayo. So moving on, I am going to share to you the 3 most important requirements para makapag-apply dito sa Canada. So first is the language test result. Dapat meron ka na nito before ka mag-apply or before ka maghanap ng employer. So the language test result, you can go through IELTS or CELPIP. So this is the International English Language Testing System or the Canadian English Language Preparatory Index Program. I will be posting here what are the needed benchmark. Ito yung dapat yung ma-meet, the CLB5. The validity of this language test results will only last for 2 years. So dapat pagka nag-exam ka, before 2 years, dapat sinimula mo na yung application mo. So this is the language test equivalency chart po natin. Yan for the CELPIP. Ang kailangan lang po is CLB5. So, at least yan. So, reading natin is 5. 5, straight 5. Yung 4 na category is 5. If you are taking the CELPIP general test. And then, kapag naman po sa IELTS, ayan, CLB5 ang kailangan natin. So, eto yun. 5. So, at least yung reading mo is 4.0. Writing is 5. Listening is 5. And speaking is 5. Kung hindi po kayo okay na mag-practice or mag-enroll sa isang testing center kasi mostly sa Philippines, meron silang mga testing center at nagpapa-practice exam sila. If you are not able to do that, you can always go to YouTube. Dito sa YouTube, marami silang mga mock exams ng IELTS and CELPIP, yung mga practice exams. Doon po ako nag-practice, hindi ako ng testing center. Nag-self-review lang po ako and okay naman, nakapasa naman. Then number 2 is the Educational Credential Assessment or ECA. This is the comparative study of your educational background compared to the educational system in Canada. So i-compare nila kung ano yung natapos mo sa ibang country like in the Philippines. I-compare nila kung ano yung equivalence sa Canadian education system. And this lasts for 5 years. Ipapakita ko rin dito kung saan kayo pwedeng magpa-assess. There are some designated assessing bodies where you can go. So, ito yung Educational Credential Assessment Service Providers natin. Yung World Education Services, dyan po ako nagpa-assess. It took me 1 month for that. Approximately 2 months bago dumating yung result. And this is advisable if you are a degree holder po, 4 years grad, you will go to World Education Services kasi mas mabilis sila. But if you are undergraduate, it's better for you to go to ICAS. the International Credential Assessment Service of Canada, at saka yung isa International Qualifications Assessment Service. So, dalawa yung ICAS dyan. Pag andito na kayo sa website, i-click nyo lang yan, and then it will direct you to the website of the World Education Services. So, ayan, mag-i-start na kayo dyan. And then number 3 is you should have at least 1 year full-time paid experience related to what you are applying for. For example, you are applying for the Home Childcare Provider Pilot. You should have at least 1 year experience with that. So, ilalagay ko dito yung mga example titles ng Home Childcare Provider. And also for the Home Support Worker Pilot, andito rin papakita ko. So, dito isa-search natin yung NOC natin, ano. So, for the NOC 4411, example titles for the NOC 4411 are Babysitter, Childcare Live-In Caregiver, Childcare Provider for Private Home, Nanny, Parents Helper. Tsaka, this also includes Babysitter from the Fitness Center or Babysitter in the shopping center, at saka yung foster parent. But you have to take note that foster parent, hindi siya kasama kasi ni-specify doon sa mismong pilot program na hindi kasama ang foster parent. So, i-disregard natin yan. So, ayun po. Kung meron kayong experience na ganito, then pasok po kayo doon sa Home Childcare Provider. And then, i-check naman natin yung 4412. These are the example titles for 4412. Attendant for persons with disabilities. Sa home care po yun. So, if you are working on a home for the aged in the Philippines, yes, you are qualified. Family caregiver, yes, you are qualified too. Tapos, home support worker, housekeepers, live-in caregiver for seniors, ayan, personal aid, personal care attendant sa home care, at saka respite worker from home support. If nagpo-fall kayo dito, then you are qualified doon sa 1 year full-time paid experience. But of course, you need to have proof na nag-work kayo dito for 1 year or more. Like, so if you decide to bring your family, table for the proof of funds will be posted. So, naka-specify dito kung ilan ang kakailanganin in each number of family members. Highlighted yung for family. Before that, the Canadian Immigration will assess if you are eligible to apply for permanent residency, and then they will issue you the work permit. So, lahat po ng mga sinasabi ko andyan sa website. So, you can double check it para wala kayong doubts. Just to give you a tip, para doon sa mga documents na kailangan ninyong fill upan, you should be ready of your 10 years work experience history. Dapat walang gap yun. Dapat alam nyo yung every single month, kasi i-check yun ng immigration officer. Above all those 3 minimum requirements, dapat you should be able to have an employer. So, it's either pupunta ka sa agency, or makahanap ka online, or you can ask somebody here in Canada na may alam kung merong employer na pwedeng mag-hire overseas. And of course, you should be admissible to Canada, which means wala kang any criminal record in any part of the world, kasi kaya nilang i-trace yun on the background checking. Okay, so that's it for today. Sana po may natutunan kayo, at kung meron kayong mga questions tungkol sa mga nasabi ko, or you have more questions na gustong maliwanagan, mag-comment lang kayo sa comment box below. And thank you for watching. Sana po antabayanan nyo po yung mga susunod na videos natin. Thank you. Have a great day.